Okay, guys, today we are going to go over price conditioning. So I wanted to thank David for putting that presentation together. I think it's a true benefit for all of us. And like he said, it's an outline. And what do you do with an outline? You make it better. You think about an outline. If I handed you just a blank outline and some markers, you color it in. Everyone's going to have their own way of doing it, but the outline remains the same. Now, before I get into what I saw in his presentation and the best place to insert price conditioning, I got to go over one thing first. And if you guessed it might be the pre-close, you'd be right. You know, at the end of the presentation is really when we want to bring this in. Before we actually go into the close, we've now run the tests. We've done the full masterful presentation. You know, John, Mary, can we agree this is something that you need to get done, if not now, sometime in the near future? Great. You know, being that it's not a matter of if but when, if I can show you a way to save a lot of money, possibly work out a price or payment that fits into your budget, is there any reason other than the price or payment you wouldn't consider it while I'm here? Great. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I talk about the pre-close a lot. It's probably important. So when we're going through our presentation and we get to this page right here, Factory Direct. You know, one of the biggest things about dealing with us is you're dealing with the manufacturer direct. You know, most companies, everything always starts with a manufacturer. They sell it to a distributor, who sells it to a wholesaler, who sells it to a contractor, and eventually it gets to you. Well, what do you think happens every time that product changes hands? That's right, it gets more expensive. What do you think you gain from that? Nothing. Not to mention, after it gets installed, if anything ever does go wrong, who do you call? I can tell you, I've been doing this a long time and I don't know how to answer that question. Because you can call the guy that sold it to you and he's going to say, hey man, I didn't install this, you got to call John. You call the guy that installed it, hey man, I installed everything correctly, that's got to be a manufacturer discount. You call the manufacturer. Well, was the guy that installed it factory trained and certified? Now you just have people pointing fingers at each other. What people appreciate the most about doing business with us is you're dealing with one company. We make it, we ship it, we install it, and if there's ever an issue, well, there is only one number to call, okay? Not to mention, guys, that when you look at other places you can buy, there's a lot of companies out there, a lot of different products, a lot of different styles. Nobody gives the warranties that we do. What I have here is an actual sheet from Home Depot. And what I love about this is you can go online and you can find it for yourself. Now, what do we know about Home Depot? First, we know that if you've ever shopped there, the best products that they sell are not in the store. Their better stuff you have to buy online. These you can only get online. They are not in the store. Not to mention that the products that Home Depot sells and the manufacturers they get them from, manufacturers do not sell their best products at Home Depot. You can only get them from the manufacturer. That's why everything at Home Depot is so much less expensive. But if we use Home Depot as just a guideline, an example, you know, just a basic system for a softener and just an RO, $4,500. But if you want to go to one of their most advanced systems, the best thing Home Depot has to offer, which is going to be a softener, a UV and an RO, that's it, $6,500. You can look that up, you can see it for yourself. Now, again, keeping in mind, Home Depot, kind of bottom of the road, right? But if we use them as an example, Home Depot says that a whole house filtration system from them, their top of the line is $6,500. Now, you have to assume that if that's just an average cost, anything that you buy is going to come with a quality, a warranty, and a service. Now you start thinking average cost, average quality, average warranty, average service. Now also the fun thing about averages, there's always 50% above and 50% below. I'll be the first one to tell you, you can absolutely find someone to do this job for $27.50. But what do you think would happen to the quality, the warranty, and the service? Yeah, it's going to go down. At that point, you might as well go to the Home Depot store, pull it off the shelf, get the guys in the parking lot to install it for you, and it is what it is. At the same token though, the same exact system could absolutely go for as much as $13,000. Now, if you paid $13,000 for a system, then what would you expect out of the quality, the warranty, and the service? The best, right? Yeah, you demand it. And there always lies the problem. Because everybody always wants the top quality product with the best warranty and the best service. Nobody ever wants to pay more than an average price. If you could get the best quality product with the best warranty and the best service at about an average price, what would you call that? A good deal. You're going to hear that 90% of the time. And if you do that right here, this part of the presentation, you're going to find that you're implanting a seed. Because when you go back into the next page, white glove service, 24-hour customer support, state-of-the-art digital water test, all of the things that we offer, and you get into the close, and you break down the close correctly, and you get to opinion of the price, you're going to find that when you ask people their opinion of the price and they say hi, and you go, what were you hoping for it was before I got here? They're going to say $6,500. Try it. Guarantee you it works. Guarantee you it works. It will never work if you don't try it. The same is true though at $4,500. STO, RO, all of these things work, and you should be able to set our products aside from what you can get from Home Depot. It's that easy, guys.